doing our frictionless shopping demo. I'm with Design Innovation Labs, and we've been working on this POC for about 1.5 years or so. So what we're going to do today is just kind of pull back the curtain and let you look into what we've been up to. Again, remember, this is a proof of concept. It's not ready for 100% rollout here, but we're going to show you what we can do with the magic we can do. So a little bit about what it is and what it's doing. So the technology, so we've got a couple of bits of technology to make this happen. We've got a series of cameras here. So I've got my cameras here in the back that are looking at the items on the shelf. I've got the cameras here in the front that are tracking me and tracking my gestures. As I reach onto the store shelf, it can see me do that. The other bit of technology is the smart pads that we have employed, okay? So what those do augments and adds more data points to the system, so it does better recognition. So those pads can do weight, they can do count, they can do shape, all these types of things. So with those two things together, that's how the solution works, all right? So one thing to really note about this system is different than really, I think, any of the other systems out there, is this is all done on the edge. And what that means is all the computing is happening right here, okay? Every one of these cameras has a processor. They're set up on a mesh network. So what that means is they all talk to each other. So it can hand a shopper off from one section to the other. So we have zones set up. So I have an entry zone where I check in, I have shopping zones, and then I have an exit zone. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, so I've logged in. Now I'm going to come into the scene. And if you look at the your monitors, I'm mirroring what I have on my phone here, and you can see me walking around. It's got me a number. I'm walking around. But the key thing to note about this is it's not tracking. It's tracking me. It's not tracking the phone. Okay, so I'll show you. I can set the phone down over here, and then as I come back into the scene, you can see it still has me. So you could walk into the store, launch the app, yes, I'm here. You can put it back into your pocket, to your purse, and you can shop. The only time you really need to take it back out is when you're ready to go, okay? So I'll walk back over, grab this, and then I'm gonna switch to a cart view so that you can see what I'm grabbing off the shelf. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches today, and I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna grab some grape jelly. Bang. You can see that it almost instantly came up on the cart. That's because I'm not sending data up to a cloud somewhere, crunching the numbers and sending it back. It happens almost in real time. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some peanut butter. Okay, boom, there you go. So both those items are on my list. So what I'm gonna do is I'm happy with that, and I'm gonna walk to the exit. Now I'm in the checkout zone. All right, so I'm gonna say, yes, I'm here, and then I've reviewed my cart, okay, and I think everything is fine, it looks good, I'm ready to go. All right, it says thank you for shopping, and then I'll walk out, okay? One thing to remember about this, of course, I put my credit card information in the system just so I can show you that seamless sort of shopping experience. Of course, there's going to be people that do not want to do that. They want to pay with cash or have a credit card, but they don't want it in the system. That's fine. We can still accommodate all those types of things. So I'm going to place the items back on the shelf. Okay. All right. So my next demo, what I'm going to do is something that's kind of unique to us, I believe. Back to my cart view, is the idea that as I pick things off the shelf, okay, it's got my mayonnaise, and then I'm going to grab some ragu. I got that, and both these things popped up, and then you know what? I don't think I want this. I'm going to go ahead and set it back down. So what you'll notice is I set it down in the wrong spot. Okay. Well, in the time I just explained that to you, it relearned it. So it does not matter if it's in the wrong spot. You can stick it anywhere in the store, it's going to relearn it. So as I pick it back up, there you go. pops back up on my cart. And so now I'm ready to check out with my couple of items. I'm gonna move towards the checkout zone. I'm gonna say yes, everything looks good, and then I'm out the door with my goods. Okay?